Hi, my name is Josh from Northern Strands, and today I will be showing you how to tie your ATV winch line. Materials required for this task will include splicing fids, the hook and thimble you are to be tying into, a knife, Sharpie, electrical tape, and a tape measure. First step of this process is to take your splicing fid and a Sharpie and make 3 full fid marks on the rope. Line it up at the end, mark 1, and that will be a half circle around the rope. Mark 2, just a dot to get you to mark 3. Mark 3 will be a full circle. Next, take your thimble and hook and send the rope through. Line up mark 3 at the bottom of the thimble and wrap your rope around. Then take your Sharpie and mark across from mark 3 to form your eye marks. That becomes a full circle around the rope. With those 2 lines met, take a tape measure and mark 7 inches from where your tail passes the body of the rope. That will become your exit point at the end of the assembly. Next step is at your second eye mark, you want to open up the rope, stick your splicing fid through. And since this is 12 strand rope, you should have 6 strands on top and 6 strands on the bottom. If that is the case, take your larger fid and send it through just behind to create enough space to pass the end of your rope through. Once that is complete, seat your rope inside the thimble and pull tight. At this point, your mark 3 and your second eye mark should be lining up. On the tail end, you're going to count down 2 picks from where the rope exits the body and do the same thing of expanding the rope and sending your fid through to find 6 on top and 6 on the bottom. Repeat the process of sending the larger thimble through, larger fid. At this point, you take the dead end of your rope and send it through the tail. This forms what we call a lock splice. Pull it tight. The next step is to bury your tail inside of the main body of the rope. Flip your tail back, push the rope together to expose the inside, grab your larger passing fid and position it in. Make sure you're going directly through the center of the rope and not overlapping or catching any strands in the process. Take your tail, place it inside your fid and grab some electrical tape. Secure it firmly. Once that is done, pass this fid all the way down to where you mark 7 inches past for it to exit the main body. Once your fid is through, pull it. Remove the electrical tape. And pull the tail out till you can see your first mark. At this point, you will need to mark 6 strands for extraction. Starting at your line, you are to find your first 2 picks, which are just 2 strands lining up beside each other, and mark them. Skip 2, mark 2. Do the same for the next. Grab your knife and open up that rope so you can use your splicing fid to grab each of your marked strands, cut and remove them. After those 6 strands are removed, you should have 6 strands remaining. Take a Sharpie, and starting at your last pair of cut strands, mark 3 pairs sequentially. 3 single strands. Remove those as well. By the end of this process, you should only have 3 strands remaining. Take your tape off, go back to the top, and simply milk the slack down. You have now successfully retied your winch line.